Stadium in Athens, Ohio. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry. Looking for room, it's Turner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, he's got it. There's a crease. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll pull it down and run. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go right back to him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. On the ground, it's Turner. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Number 93, Hans punts it away.
And there will be no return. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Finds his man. It's Perry. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking the shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Turner.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Tight end now in motion. Hand off for Brown. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Davis looking to pass. Right down the middle. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Run in the red zone. It's Turner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Just drives in between. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Taylor has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's stopped. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Davis looking to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Goes high to pull it in. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Inside the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And it's good! The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming. Maybe a crease. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
This offense has it with really good field position. Walker to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the red zone, it's Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the up. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. One more time, it's Brown. Got a little grass. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On 3rd down, here's Brown. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. A give to Brown.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So now on comes the field goal unit. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for me.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,